Freja's Baby, Chapter 1, Alex. I leaned against the lockers while Gordon pulled out his books. I sighed and leaned my head back against the cool metal. Alex, just do it, man. Gordon slammed his locker shut. You've been mooning over this for a week now. But what do I say to her? I pleaded. Gordon rolled his eyes. How about the obvious? Will you go out with me? I wrinkled my nose. No, that's lame. You're making this more complicated than it needs to be. Gordon slammed his locker shut. But it is complicated, Gordon. I shook my head. I don't even know what to say to her. I haven't talked to her in so long. Gordon put his hand on my shoulder. Just go up there and say hi. Right. I nodded. Just say hi. I looked up the staircase, then at Gordon. What if she hits me? He shook me by the shoulders. Do you want this girl or what? Remember what happened last time you got cold feet? I swallowed. The year before, Freja and I had become good friends after volunteering for the summer t-ball team. I had been afraid to ruin our friendship, but as the school year rolled by, I couldn't stop thinking about her. Then one day, I got the guts to walk up to her locker, only to find Freja and Marcus's faces glued together. I was so enraged that I promised never to talk to Freja again. But rumors were running rampant that Marcus and Freja had split. Now was my chance. I'm gonna do it, Gordon. I balled my hands into fists and headed toward the stairs. I'm gonna do it. Gordon smirked. Go get him, lover boy. Freja. Bits of tape and fragments of photo corners were stuck to the inside of my locker door. I had done a massive cleaning the month before and shredded all the stupid photos of stupid Marcus. Nan had been super supportive and even let me throw them like confetti out her car window. I slammed my locker shut, shifting the books into my bag. I started heading down the hall toward algebra class. School was lonely. Marcus had signed up with the military, and a long-distance relationship was not going to work. Plus, I didn't want it to work anyway. I sighed. I didn't miss Marcus so much as I missed being with someone. Stupid Marcus. Hey! A familiar husky voice sent my heart racing. I turned and saw it was Alex. He was on the basketball team with Gordon, making him and his trim, muscular body one of the most popular boys in school. He was a far cry from the short, scrawny boy I had grown up with. Why is he talking to me? I leaned against the lockers, trying to hide my shaking. What do you want? Alex shuffled his feet. What is he being so weird for? You going to homecoming this weekend? My face felt hot. I wasn't exactly keeping track of when homecoming was. No one had ever asked me to a school dance, and I didn't fool myself into thinking boys would start asking now. No, I muttered, annoyance tightening my chest. Alex's face fell. Oh, do you have plans? No, what's the big deal anyway? My insides writhed. I clenched my teeth. Stupid dance. Well, He closed his eyes and blurted out, Will you go to the dance with me? My mouth fell open. Shock rattled through my brain as I processed what he had said. I tried to formulate words, but nothing was coming out. Freja? Alex's cheeks reddened, and he locked his gaze on mine. Anger coiled into a tight knot in my stomach. Is this some kind of joke? Alex's eyes widened. No! Why would I do that? He looked away. I mean, if you don't want to go. He looked crestfallen. My heart began to hammer. The tiny light of hope I had stupidly kept all these years suddenly grew into a roaring flame. Oh my God, he really is asking me. Without thinking, I grabbed his wrist. I swallowed the excited panic in my throat. I would love to go with you. Alex grabbed my hand in both of his. I bit my lip to keep from squealing with joy at his touch. Really? He gushed. Oh my God. He bounced. Okay, I'll pick you up at 9 then. He laughed. I have to get to class. He turned around and waved at me. I'll see you Saturday, he shouted down the hall as he ran away to class. I stood rooted to the spot. People in the hall were staring, just as dumbfounded. My feet led me to algebra class, my mind racing. Did Alex really just ask me to homecoming?